Alright, here we go. That ended up being really loud. Turn my speakers down. Oh, I know what the problem is too.
This wind is crazy.
We just need to keep moving.
Okay, problem solved.
Hey, even if we don't find anything up here,
Need to turn the volume up on my second monitor.
But I have a good feeling about this.
So welcome to Rise of the Tomb Raider.
you okay?
Since the PC version has been released, we've got a lot of people coming in, taking a look at it, looking at stuff. So that's really exciting, and hopefully means we'll get something soon, some big stuff soon. Right now we got some small stuff, only saving about a minute or two each, but I'm very confident we're going to have some really cool stuff later. So one thing that has been found, right here there's a skywalk that you can do. It's actually possible on Xbox One, which makes me excited. Although it is not consistent and I haven't been able to do it completely, I could just get the skywalker started. But that's at least a good sign there. But since I haven't been able to complete it once or anything like that, I'm not going to bother with it. I don't remember how much time it actually saves, though. Especially the latest version of it, which skips quite a bit. So before she climbs on the ice, it starts there. And I'll show you where it ends. But keep in mind, they have to go out of bounds and jump up and around this mountain. So it's not like it's an instant skip to where it's going to end up. But I do think it's going to end up saving over a minute. Maybe more. I just haven't timed it. But apparently it randomly causes a crash, so that might not be a good thing. And I'm curious to see what would happen on console in terms of that crash.
I just hope Trinity hasn't beaten us to it.
What do you think?
We're close to...
Feels pretty solid here, but keep close to the wall.
Okay. Looks like we climb from here.
Keep your eyes open for falling ice.
Right.
There's lots of loose ice up here.
Let's take it slow and steady. Oh shit!
That was close.
Alright, so now we're approaching to where it skips up to. And it's about right here. So my current guess is that the out of bounds will save about a minute. So you come up to this cutscene. And it's too bad it doesn't skip this swinging section here. That would have been lovely.
Come on, Laura. Laura, I can't hold you. The rope is slipping.
What's up, Dilly Man? Cuden, welcome in. Nice little jump there to save about a second or two. You have a very small window to get that jump, but it's very consistent. You don't have to try to mash really hard. But speaking of mashing hard, I might have a very old skip back in, so... Okay, can y'all not do the cap locks thing? That would be fantastic. Alright, so grabbed it at 602, that's about my average. Usually get between 602 and 605. So a way to make sure that the cutscenes can skip about a second early for each of the ones that you have to let sit for a bit, is wait until about a second before you can actually skip it. And just like that, I was actually able to skip that about a second sooner than usual. But cutscenes like this one that you can skip right away, doesn't matter. Yay for being stressed, but not really.
No turning back. It has to be here.
Don't worry and be happy. Brass is making up a song.
There was something in Dad's research about this.
It was said the Prophet's tomb was hidden in the cliffs above one of the forgotten cities. Legend speaks of an oasis where the Prophet was laid
Small
to
shortcut,
rest.
stick to the right side here, you could jump up to the top. Also, if you mash jump, you can get a little bit of a hop there. I don't know if that one actually saves time though. It looks like it does, but it's a very small save.
Something's here.
Yeah, but spring break's only a month away, so you'll be fine.
It. Incredible.
Added in a jump there, it gets her to go closer to the wall.
A secret entrance.
Because she actually slows down and walks for a second. Oh wow, early spring break for sure.
It's amazing. If only Dad could have seen this.
Nothing like hopping around on the walls.
They're already here. Got to get inside.
I actually have a theory as to why my A button gets disabled there. And so, at least for now, I'm going to waste about half a second to see if that does it. We'll see though.
The Order of Trinity pursued the Prophet and his people relentlessly until finally confronting them in their hidden oasis.
Do da ga do down do do. I don't know what I'm doing. Watch out for the scorpions. You know, there is like a very small time save that was found. I swear I've tested it before. I don't know if I should go for it because it could waste like 20 seconds if it doesn't work.
Too close. They're blasting their way in. Let's hope this works.
No risk, no fun? Alright. Oh my gosh, Cuden, that's like the longest thing ever. Alright, let's see if I can read it since I don't need to look at the game for a second. Oh, Cuden, we've all been there, unfortunately. That does suck. Alright, so, originally I had a little bit of a time saver here, and it kind of went away, but it still exists. So just continuously mash A as fast as you can,
Stunning.
and you could jump into the water. So that time she ended up getting a dive, but earlier when I was testing some other stuff, I actually got her to do it. Oh, come on. What? You're on the... Oh my god. It's like if it doesn't work, you have to go into the water and try again. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Okay, that was a bit slow, so I definitely want to go for this new skip now. But I'm not too concerned about this run just because I've got a handful of new stuff in here. So, it is what it is. Alright, so come up here, get up here. There's actually a space. You could apparently wall jump on that to get all the way up to the top. And unless I'm getting into the wrong spot, there it is. Okay. I know what I need to do. So I can make that better in future runs. There was one other small thing. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, it's so nice to have that muscle memory. Because that skip used to suck.
Found you.
Man, that cutscene decided to be skipping late. Ugh. So the biggest time loss was the second puzzle skip. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. At least for now. We have an unskippable cutscene here, so that's why I'm not doing anything.
What's this? Jonah?
Get to see a little bit of a cutscene here. I can't skip it for a little bit, not until about right here, when she goes for the gun.
Got to find shelter. Keep moving.
Oh, I remember the other thing was.
You can
Except that one I do need to practice.
an old camp. Okay. Got to start a fire.
So unfortunately, if we tried to do anything else, there will be wolves that attack us and kill us. So we actually have to gather the resources to build a camp.
Need to gather more.
Which on Survivor difficulty, you have to have the resources to build a camp, otherwise you get no camp. So it's quite interesting.
Fresh kill.
Welcome in to any new viewers. If you have any questions about the run, let me know.
Back to camp.
Gladly answer them for you.
Move, damn it.
Alright, so now we're at our first camp here. You're forced to upgrade your bow.
I wish this pain wasn't.
And if I can get into the skill menu fast enough, I will bypass needing to hit A for the alternate costumes that you can put on. And the costume, or the alternate costumes that we could put on, you might think they would have an advantage, but not really.
Ruins here.
Not enough anyway.
Trinity. They're here.
Because the goal in this game really is to skip as much combat as possible. So, that's where the costumes come into play.
Oh shit. What the hell was that?
There's also going to be one more notification that I'm going to get. I really wish they would patch it out. That was really weird. The Lara just kind of turned around for a second. So, the main trigger that I needed to hit was actually seeing this bear and getting into its camp. Once you get into it once, then that's all the game needs to know. So from there, we're able to get to later triggers. There actually is a way to get back here without going to see the bear, but that does soft lock the game because it is waiting for that trigger. Also could potentially skip the ability to heal.
Need some kind of bandage. An abandoned Cold War installation. What the hell is Trinity doing down there?
Alright, so we learned how to heal there.
More Mongol ruins.
Alright, Keaton, not a problem.
Looks like the
So Lara's talking about getting to this camp over here that we have to get through, get past the bear. But we're just gonna go straight there. There's a couple ways we can get out of bounds. This is the easiest way for me. Then just manipulate things a little bit so Lara can get up onto this rock. The reason we can't come from the other side is because there's an invisible wall preventing us. Right now the tree is not cooperating with me. Because the tree is supposed to help get me up onto this rock like that. Wow. But now that I'm up here, I can move on. So slight different change of routes here than past routes. To get up to the bridge. There is a slightly faster method, and you don't have to walk on this beam either, which is really nice to not have to worry about it. But I need to walk on the beam to get across the gap in the bridge. But the other method is probably about 5 or 6 seconds faster than this. So I visit this camp to get a checkpoint that I'm going to reload. What this does is it reloads the map so that I can get to a different checkpoint a little bit further back. And that's because I need the game to hit another trigger. So I come back to right here, gives me that checkpoint, which allows for me, once I get out of this cave, to get this cutscene, which is our next trigger. The game still isn't completely loaded correctly, so it's supposed to be daylight out, but it's still kind of night. Except up by the Soviet installation, as you can see, it's kind of day over there. So the game's a little bit confused, but it'll operate correctly. I can actually do everything normally, it's just the lighting right now is a little bit different. So, jump up onto here. This is our next skip. Awesome. I've been having problems with that lately, so I'm really happy about that. So that out of bounds is found by Shadow Mist. I really wish I can give shoutouts to everybody, but unfortunately, I'm going to forget somebody. So I just happen to remember that one was by Shadow Mist. And we can get down to the hunting grounds from here, but unfortunately we need to hit another trigger. And at the same time, it's just ideal to snag the pistol as well. Doggone it. I got into the skywalk. Getting to the skywalk glitch right here really sucks. You can get out of it. It just takes a second. There we go. And I have to stay against that wall, otherwise there will be a grate that loads into that little window area. So that's why I need to stay against that wall. Dodge that trigger. Come over here to hit this cutscene. Get the pistol. That's a gold? Okay, sure. That was like the slowest aiming and I had to reload. That's dumb. Alright, pick up some resources. Good, feathers, so I don't have to deal with that later. This cutscene is the trigger that we need to continue. And I could have skipped the pistol if I were able to clip the door that I actually opened. And then I'd actually be able to clip that instead of having to open it up. Run to the left here to get those guys off this platform. Gives me a higher chance of survival. But if I skip the pistol, the game will soft lock when I get up to the shotgun. Way later in the game soft locks because you didn't pick up the pistol.
Not getting in that way without being seen.
That's a gold by 25 seconds. I'm thoroughly confused. That makes no sense.
Don't shoot. I'm not your enemy.
Alright, so we got a new skip coming up that was found by Idis. Which, this one's pretty cool. It saves, I'm going to say 15 to 20 seconds, but the one cool thing about it is that it skips some combat. Actually, that might be a bad thing now that I think about it. I'll find out later. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be the second out of bounds first try. But getting stuck in that skywalk and how long it took me to get the first one, it just seems really weird. Like, I could have sworn I gotten both first try really fast before. Because there's no route changes or anything, so I don't know why that was gold. So there's a section later where skill points are kind of routed out at a nice rate because, or not that they're routed out, but I get enough so I can get a certain skill later to make a fight easier. And by skipping these 3 guys, I hope that doesn't change it. But anyway, this gate is really easy to clip. Am I just doing this in the wrong spot? Like, what? Hello? This was like stupid easy. There we go. Well, that didn't save as much time as it could have. But you come over here, trigger that cutscene.
What do you know about them?
Dude, it was like stupidly simple. Granted, I only did it once. But I needed like no setup for it, so it was really strange to actually try to clip it with a setup and it not work.
All the more reason to get out of here.
So there's also another small skip here that apparently is possible on the 360. Doesn't seem to be all that consistent though. At least from the one video. And I've tried it for a while on Xbox One, which is what I'm playing on, and I just couldn't do it. I don't know why. I tried for quite some time.
Wait.
But based on the time it takes to get in there, you would skip from that cutscene up through this whole Jacob following section.
Yes. I've had some time to study this place.
Lara! Retard, move.
How long were you in that cell?
What the hell?
Long enough to learn that Constantine won't.
Why is she going so slow? I've never seen her walk this frickin' slow before.
Trust must go both ways.
This is fucking ridiculous. Dude! It might have been faster to just reload the damn checkpoint. Golly. That was hilarious. That was freaking hilarious. I hit the sprint button and she basically was running in place. Was there a patch maybe to troll speedrunners? As far as I know, no.
And what then?
Because Square Enix is not very speedrun friendly. They'll patch as much crap as they can. Just look at the definitive edition of 2013. Oops. I need that wood. So this whole area, you don't need to deal with these guys at all. Let's come over here, back up to this wall, and oh, Way to end up too far to the left. Dumbass. There we go. I rushed the second clip, that's why it didn't work. Alright, now we're out of bounds, so this saves quite a bit of time, so we don't have to go and open the gate, then hop up, make a rope bridge, then climb on the building, go inside, meet Jacob, and then we fall down into this area, we get up into a room, then we have to solve the puzzle that's in this room, but now we just get to run to the other side of the room. Bam. Square Enix does not like speedrunners. Plain and simple. Oh, come on, dude. Don't give me a freaking slow animation like that. Get in the way. Alright, so this is the last section that I need to get through without any kind of health increase. So that first area is the easy part. It's this next spot that's a little bit RNG. Dang it. So on occasion I actually have to heal there. Alright, so now I get to get a skill that gives me resistance to bullets, which is really nice. Also, if you have perfect movement, you have time to grab the plant there and get to...
For the first time in weeks, things are becoming clear. I know.
There we go, thick-skinned. I only have one skill point, sometimes I have two, but now I don't think I'll ever have two. Which is not a big deal. Purposely scrambling here because it's invincibility frames. This door clip sucks balls, but I got it.
What happened here? Jacob?
Maybe they add if you jump when you follow Jacob, it slows you down a lot. You know, that'd be funny, but I highly doubt it. Way to freeze for a second game and scare the crap out of me. Alright guys, hold your breath, see if you can survive this long. It's over 30 seconds. And especially when you're trying to swim really fast, it's getting your heart rate up. Definitely a lot more difficult than it looks. Unless you're a trained swimmer. Yeah, maybe I should talk about clips being hard, because I got that clip pretty easily. With all swimming motions? Yeah, just wait till you hear me talk about that. Unless you're a Lara Croft, that's for sure. Oh wow, I was able to skip that a lot sooner. That was weird. Speaking of swimming Morians, motions I'm assuming, is the full V still a thing? Oh my gosh. It's still a thing for those that are aware of it. So that's unfortunate because I have that DLC. It's going to add in about a second to my runs now. Yay. Really wish they would patch that out. So because I did a skip in the Soviet gulag, the game is now going to fade to black in a couple of locations for some reason. And it's not that big of a deal, like you could just get used to it. However, there is one problem. There's one fight I have to do.
Soviet soldiers.
And
Something awful happened here.
it's gonna suck if I die.
Lara, are you okay?
Yes, I'm at the base.
Alright, this next jump I need to make sure to do it while she's not talking.
I'm making my way to the mine entrance.
Because if I do that, she'll actually grab a hold of it and continue on. Normally we'd grab some healing herbs and wait for the walkie-talkie thing to end. But it's better to do it that way. Or faster to do it that way. Alright, I think we got one more black screen. I'm trying to remember where all of them are. They just kind of happened. I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
Like they were
Just used to it.
First contact was in one of the mine shafts.
Alright, way to move and kind of screw me up, dude. So that wasn't ideal, but I didn't die, so that's kind of ideal. Alright, so that should be the last fade to black. Alright, so this next bit, I'm gonna try a new thing. One of these days I'll get the double headshot. Alright, so the new thing coming out here. And doing this. Whoa, whoa. I've never seen them shoot you from there. That was weird. And a little scary. Oh my gosh. That's really scary. I mean, I wasn't put into black and white, but that's not what I was expecting from doing that.
Lara, are you there? I'm pinned down, Lara. You need to get out.
Jacob! Shit.
Both. Well, it's supposed to be both.
On it.
So I'm going to do a lot of scrambling here. It's because I have invincibility frames. My goal is to only have to heal once, which for the most part I can do. Not have to worry about those guys at all until right here. I've got these two guys right next to me, as well as a couple of guys from the previous area. But that went really well. Alright, another strategy of mine. Oh, dang it. So, is actually trying to get the guy on the left to kill this guy for me. Whoa! Why'd that put me in black and white? That was weird.
This path will take us all the way through the mountain. My people use these.
But if I stand still and kill the two top guys like that, the second one should lob a grenade towards me while the other guy, the third guy, is walking towards me. So it should take him out, and it's happened a couple of times. So I like to keep that strategy.
But it's safe now.
But I need to remember to change to my bow or something because the game prioritizes reloading rather than picking up objects. So I literally fired my assault rifle twice. I've almost got a full clip.
And there's no other way.
Do I want to pick up the bottle for a Molotov that I'm about to use, or reload my gun that I'm not going to use for a while? I wonder. And they prioritize the reload. I posted about it on the forums. They're just like, so you want to pick up items instead of reloading? Like, then just make sure you have a loaded gun before you pick up the item. I'm like, never mind. That's a scripted explosion to send you to the right. As far as I know, you can't get around it. There's invisible walls where those rocks are supposed to be, so if you go through it like that, you can actually find those invisible walls. It's kind of weird. Very small window to get a jump or a scramble there. I'm not too sure which one gives you the most distance, though.
This is bad.
Oh, nice! I actually got the one-hit kills on that guy. It's a very precise shot, like hitting him in the heart.
This should come in handy. Now what?
Alright, so coming up is a new skip. I'm not too sure how much it saves, but it does save quite a bit. So even if I fail it once, I should still be saving time.
Could this be part of the lost city? Too close.
So we hop up here, get out of bounds. That's the easy part. Get into the wall here. Figure out where Lara's facing. Oh, come on. Why is that not working? There, just use that method.
Looks like
Dang it! Gotta reload. Hey Saren, how's it going? I'm doing alright. Just doing a run of Rise of the Tomb Raider. Got a couple of new skips in here, so it's pretty exciting. Oh, pfft. That was my own fault. So I'm not expecting to get a new record just yet, because these skips I still need to practice and get a little bit more consistent. Come on. There we go. Dang it. There we go. Don't! Oh my god. I don't know how to salvage this, actually. I don't know if I can. That's so freaking dumb. Well, we all have our bad days, just gotta try to control ourselves. There we go. Alright, I can get the rest of this skip fine. So I don't know how much of that actually saved time. Probably didn't, but that's okay, because with practice I'll get that more consistent. I got a bigger skip later that I'm going to want to do. And I need to remember to reload that checkpoint as well. If you want to be ballsy, you don't have to, but to make things as consistent as they were before, reload that checkpoint, despawn enemies, and just do what I've been doing. Because if you run straight at this ladder, these two guys will try to go down after you. Then you just don't have to worry about anybody. Alright, I need to count steps here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Right, that should work.
And I actually went a little bit long because I was trying to do it just far enough to where she won't say that.
That did it.
Alright, so if this is a gold split, it's going to be barely gold. "17 seconds. Not bad.
This statue must be the immortal prophet. It's a wonder this place is still standing.
Was her saying that make it slow? No, it's just, it lets me know that I pushed the thing too far. Because I can push it after just 8 steps. She won't say anything, but it'll still work. Alright, so our next skip is right here. Probably saves about 2 to 3 minutes. Maybe 3 to 4. And we'll see how it goes.
Trinity will be here soon.
They will likely come from the air. Jacob is assembling fighters in the upper village to draw their attention there. The children and those too old to fight will be safely hidden in the attack.
Lara, I could use your help. Our people are spread thin across.
Alright, so instead of going to grab the fire arrows, which are the most useless item in the game,
Do what I can.
Once the fire is lit,
we're going to come over to this wall and say hello. Gonna jump at it for a second.
This will be a long engagement. If we hope to survive, we must wear them down slowly.
There we go. Get the right angle. Lara will jump through. Camera tried screwing me over right there. There we go. Cool. Now I get to go up this whole thing. Jump over to here. Go around this corner. Jump over here into some water. Invisible water. And we come over here. The game will whoa, that was weird. The game will automatically push me down. Awesome. Oh, I gotta remember where to go. The game will automatically push you down, but it's a little bit faster to go ahead and hit left trigger. I really should have practiced the rest of this clip because I honestly don't remember exactly where to go. Shit. I really don't remember where to go. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's this. God damn it. I'm an idiot. There we go. Clip through that. That was a nice waste of time. Come back here. And we hit this. So now we get our shotgun. And we can move on. Dang it, I thought he was dead. Die, golly!
stand back. This is mine. More than that.
Damn it. Jeez. Took far too many shots. Ugh. Way to be slow.
We've been overrun by the natives. Croft is with them.
Yes. What is it?
I still can't see straight. They won't let this stand.
They won't stop until they get what they want. I know.
They're the last of us.
So with that skip, I could actually skip grabbing the shotgun. Unfortunately, the game does soft lock. The Acropolis doesn't load correctly with the shotgun not acquired.
Jacob,
So oddly enough, they put in place, either intentionally or by accident,
Into the catacombs beneath
ways to prevent you from grabbing,
I've lost contact with
ways to force you to grab the pistol and the shotgun. But the assault rifle we can skip
the wounded here.
and be completely fine, but it's actually a useful weapon, so the skip we have for it only doesn't even save a minute, so it's not worth it to skip it. If it was intentional, why didn't they put in something in place to prevent you from skipping the assault rifle?
I hope I'm not too late.
Alright, so literally for the final room of the game, I'm picking up some magicite ore. Oh, idiot. I forgot to change things around so I can craft arrows right here instead of picking them up.
Courtyard's clear. What do you want us to do with these prisoners?
Spread out.
Dude, that was actually a really nice section to do it like that. You want to be stealthy there, if you could do it fast enough, because it doesn't spawn 2 extra guys that way. Purposely scrambling there for invincibility frames.
Hey, hold up. These bastards are resourceful.
Oh my gosh, can I aim any worse?
All right, my friend. Your turn.
I won't tell you anything.
See, I believe you. We're under attack!
Bastards.
You're gonna be okay. Be all right.
True, the gulag isn't a recurring room. Where you get the pistol, though, that's not a recurring room. But where you get the shotgun, that is.
There it is. Maybe I can unblock it from here. Some kind of armory. Get clear of the door!
You get wear with the pistol and have the shotgun by the time you get back. Because by the time you get the shotgun, you have, you should have the assault rifle at that point as well.
Leave it to me. I can do this.
Oh, come on! I was mashing X. I hate that. Pick up those.
Down! Get down!
My goal is to only have to heal here once. Ugh.
Bastard!
Damn. That was a really weird spot to die. Way to be glitched out, game. Thanks.
Down! Get down!
Damn! I've never died there before, and now I do die there twice in a row? And I don't know why the game's going really slow right there. Alright, so heal for safety, apparently. That's seriously the weirdest thing ever.
It looks like we've got the upper hand.
Good work. Those choppers should be
Yeah, I'm gonna lose time here.
They're here.
Unfortunately. I spent too long trying to remember what to do after the fire. I was scared.
We did it.
That's okay. Gotta start somewhere.
Laura, are you there? Holding the tower. We're trapped in the catacombs beneath. Damn! Just hold on. I'm on my way.
This is Team 5. We're heading into the catacombs. Need some backup here.
You're damn right I am. Come and try. Come on.
I was doing so well, too.
Hostile spotted.
So while that fight wasn't the best, it wasn't too bad either.
They're gone.
Better than average.
I fear this battle is far from over.
Will you tell me more about this place?
Hey, Butter, welcome in. Alright, so back to the geothermal valley here.
Will be everywhere. I know, but I have no
I got a slight route change in this section. Nothing major, but does have the potential to skip or save a few seconds.
I don't think we'll see much resistance from the natives. Not after this.
We'll probably catch a few more stragglers slinking around the woods, but yeah.
Take any alarm.
Oh my gosh.
Probably could have delivered. Bonus wasn't worth it.
Oh, son of a bitch. No, don't pick that up. I'm doing okay. Just glad to be back to doing a run. Alright, that works. Oh, that actually might be better to distract that guy.
But what did he say? It's not his call, but he's gonna put a recommendation in for us both. Then there'll be an initiation ceremony.
Alright, so a slightly different route here.
That's all he can do. Look, some of those guys were on contract.
Gives me that potential.
There's more to it here all the way down to the water. Like what? There's some sort of oath and then the ceremony. He said we'd find out soon enough. We did a sweep of the buildings and found a straggler hiding in the lodge, but otherwise.
Heads up. We seem to have lost contact with the team sweeping the lower valley. Do you have eyes on them?
Way to miss that shot. There are several sections throughout the game that I actually use the pistol to conserve ammo from my other weapons. That's why you see me using it, even though it's not exactly the most useful item. And right there is about a 7-second skip. It's a little scary, but it's not too bad. And it does skip spawning 2 enemies.
These ruins hide much. You cannot dig too deep or too fast.
The men are trying to be cautious.
Cautious? Why? We no longer have time for caution, and I no longer have the patience.
With all due respect, if all of my men die down there,
We are all expendable here, Commander. What matters are results. The stakes are too high.
we've reached the lower level, but we have another problem. We've lost our rear guard.
Define lost.
Alright.
Radio contact, no visual contact, just
Then
gone.
proceed without them.
Those generators! They're gonna pull us both down! Shit! Laura!
Oh man, this split's gonna be good.
That's it. It has to be. I'm ahead of
Oh, yeah.
Al now, but I don't know what I've gotten myself into here. Something else dwells in the darkness of this place. But I've got to continue. I've come too far. Anna thinks she knows me. And maybe she does on some
What?
level, but she doesn't know everything. And as long as she continues...
I have one less skill point here. That's not good.
An old mural.
That is not good
Vessels.
at all.
Creek fire. Ugh, that smell. Oh no. Burned alive.
Unless I accidentally wasted one, but yeah, I think I have one less skill point now. So what that means is I actually need to go for more headshots to get better experience. And during the
What the hell is that?
the storm stealth section, I might need to go for more headshot, or I might need to kill a few enemies there as well. And if you're wondering, is it really worth it to spend a couple seconds to kill a few guys? Absolutely. And you'll see why in this next room. Alright, so I kill that guy, so I have a little extra time to make sure I can clip this. There we go. They clip in here, come over here to hide, wait for the checkpoint. Get a checkpoint, reload it. You now have despawned everybody else.
Zero visibility. Something's all about the
Did I seriously just get a perfect toss? Damn. Yeah, normally I don't have to kill that many guys here for that, but that actually went well. So maybe not. Maybe it's not worth it to get the extra experience, but that previous section went really well, that first Molotov toss. So I don't know. Alright, so there's the rebreather. Don't really care about that thing. All it means is we can now swim underwater for a longer period of time. Yay!
Okay, I think I see my exit. The statue's unstable. Looks like I'll have to use the Greek fire.
Ah, there is some magicite ore right there. Interesting. I gotta make sure I remember to go pick it up.
Just got to take out the remaining supports.
Oh, come on! Don't give me that crap. Okay, I think it actually did work and fall off. That's still wasted time because I fell off into the water trying to figure out how to get the damn thing to fall off because I couldn't kick it again. Alright, magicite ore. right here. Definitely a worthwhile grab.
That should clear the way a bit.
So I shoot the second one while the third gets into place during the cutscene.
Just one more support left.
You could save about half a second if you can get the cutscene skip when the statue lands. I think I've only gotten it once. The fourth piece of wood here is unstable and it falls on you, so just jump from the third to the fifth and you're good to go. Nice and quick.
Oh no, no!
So welcome to any new viewers. If you have any questions, let me know. If you're wondering what the new skips are, feel free to ask. I've already gone through 3 of them. There's a 4th. Not necessarily a new skip, it's just a different way of doing it.
I'm on my way.
At least the ending of it, anyway. I believe on the PC version they could just hold B here instead of having to mash it. I think I saw that on somebody's playthrough. I was like, that's lame. They could just hold it. We have to mash. That's stupid. If you jump at the right time, which is not too small of a window, it's actually pretty big. You could just jump through that so she doesn't crawl through. If you haven't played the game, the depth of her going down under the water is set. You can't really affect that. You kind of can, but not... It's not like a free-for-all thing that you could just easily do it for as low as you want to go. But you can use some terrain and stuff and rocks to push you down. It's not useful except for one area to get out of bounds.
My God, Jonah, what are you doing here? Where are you?
I'm up here in some kind of fortress. You can thank Jacob. His people picked me up half dead out on the tundra.
I can't believe you came after me.
Is that so hard to believe? I told you I got your back.
Free Majesty, pick up.
I'm on my way up to you now. Don't go anywhere.
Hadn't planned on it. Be careful out there.
If you do your movement perfect and you do that jump, you can actually jump up onto the ledge. I was pretty close.
Jonah.
Yay for gold. By 8 seconds.
Terrible.
I actually want to visit an extra camp. I don't know where the next one is, though. Which is not good, because I just passed one. Current world record, okay, actually, let's put it this way. The current unofficial world record is a 203 something. There is a new PC runner that is claiming the time, but he does, as far as I know, doesn't have a video of it. And I have no reason not to trust him. Like, I can fully agree that he's got the world record, but I'm going to call it unofficial. But my time of 2:04:41 is the fastest video that we have. Oh, yes, I actually do have another camp. Okay, never mind. I'm actually safe.
Are you there?
Cool. Magicite ore.
I'm up by the old copper mill overlooking the
Broadhead arrows.
I'm about to go in.
There is a camp to my left, but it's not worth it to use it yet. Use that camp. There's a better camp.
Thank you, Sophie.
Because I have to wait for that one.
I'll see you when I get out.
Yes, 2:04:41. That's my PB. But apparently there's a 2:03 time. That's the unofficial record. Because my 2:04:41 is actually more closely a sub 2:01, and what happened is the run was just really good. I just failed the big skip at the end, which wastes 3.5 minutes. So because of that, my splits are just really good, and I'm gonna constantly see red splits. So to avoid seeing red splits, I just compare against my average. Okay, so first things first, I need that. Crafting. Oh my gosh, remember what the hell you need, dumb nut.
When we lost her, I was a wreck. I still...
Golds wouldn't be red. That's true. It'd still be gold.
Got to find shelter.
That's my current run.
Should never have doubted you, Dad.
Nothing major. They're all pretty small. The biggest one saves about 3 minutes. But all of them put together definitely makes sub 2 very possible. It was possible on like a near perfect run before, but now with those added in, it's definitely possible. You say 3 minutes is a pretty big skip? I mean, our biggest one is 10 minutes. So, I guess 3 minutes is pretty big. But I did kind of screw it up in this run, though.
Jonah must be up there somewhere. Extraordinary.
Constantine, the prisoner is awake and ready for questioning. I'm on my way.
There's only one left, though, in this run. And it's not a new skip, it's just a, let's just say a new realization. Because we thought we had to hit a load trigger. And it turns out there's actually a secondary one that we can use. Well, I call it secondary, but that's not accurate.
Everywhere.
Just another way of getting the area to load. Originally, we didn't think it was possible, but it actually is.
What happened? Truck was too heavy. The bridge collapsed. Everything's falling apart in this place. Should we call it in? Don't bother. Everyone's packing up and getting ready to move out. Good. Finally get what we came for.
This is your first field op for Trinity?
No. I was sent to help clean up the island after Cross. Search the area.
Oh, come on! Why is that not killing him? I don't have sound up high enough to where I can tell if I've killed everybody. Okay. It gives me that, so that lets me know.
What happened back there?
Bridge collapsed. Looks like we're gonna have to fly out the rest of the cargo.
Hope they found something up there. Getting sick of this place.
So not a huge time loss,
We
but
succeed here, we can go wherever the hell we want.
oh well.
The attack on the observatory was a success? Yeah, we got the asset. Took it up to the local.
What?
Anna must be close.
They actually found it?
The reason I kill all of these guys is because I've had a glitch happen before. It doesn't take that much extra time.
Advancing! Contact!
The controller, please. But it's a lot safer. Ah. Get on the ladder, jeez. I'm playing this on Xbox One. How else would I be aiming?
Oh shit, I see you.
Hey, Phantom Matt, welcome in. Half coordinated. What's going on, dude? I haven't talked to you in a long time. I lurk on your streams on occasion, but it's like whenever you stream, either I'm streaming or I've got other stuff I need to do. Always feel bad.
Make sure you have all the prisoners accounted for and then put them down. You're dead. All units respond. We've got to deal with her. We're almost in position. Command, we are in position and have visual on target.
Got to take them out.
There we go. It's been a while since I've done that correctly. Alright, so this strategy is kind of interesting. So you come up here, stealth kill this guy, and it should get everybody's attention. As you can see, they're starting to look around. They don't see me yet, which is perfect. They don't want them to see me yet. I want them to see me now, though. Throw that there, that kills pretty much everybody. Whoa! Jeez! What the hell? Alright, not ideal. I didn't kill the final couple enemies the way I was supposed to, but that'll work.
Only Jacob can save Jonah now. We have to get him back to the observatory.
This is like the one loading screen we gotta sit through. What? Way to have the shotgun out, you idiot. Alright, so here's the final change to the route, at least for today. Hopefully we'll have some more stuff coming in.
Jacob, I'm heading in. What will I find down here?
My people haven't been down there since we sealed it off, centuries ago. But it should be safe, at least until you
And
make
so here it
past the
is.
Armory.
Was it part of the observatory?
It was built by my astronomers before the Deathless buried the old city. You'll need to use it to open the
So we clipped through that, which is not easy on Xbox One, mind you. So that was actually very lucky, so I'll take that. Hey, Bunny, welcome in. But as you can see, there's white in the upper left, which means this next area is not loaded. But we're gonna try to load it.
Bells. The old city is close.
I see changes. Yeah! Awesome. So I have to sit there and wait for a bit, but it loads.
We're on the mountain above the glacier.
Can you see Trinity?
Yes, they're beginning.
So I'm not too sure how much that saves, but
I'm entering
it is a bit.
now. Listen, Sophia, don't attack them too soon.
Whoops.
Time.
Pay attention, brass. Golly. The loading time for that, though, is dependent on the hardware, so on the 360 version, it probably is going to take a lot longer to load. But that's maybe a minute back that I get. So a minute saved over having to go down, hit a load trigger, then come back and clip that. Especially since I clipped that first try, like, holy hell. That was amazing. So I actually use survival instincts because I'm a scrub. No, it's actually because I want to pick up cloth. I just want to constantly remember where they're at, and it doesn't waste any time to use it. Come on, Lara, let's shimmy over. For some reason, she doesn't want to go to the left on that thing right away, and I don't know why. And I don't know how to affect that. There it is. Okay, now just hold forward for a second. Alright, so now we're on the path to the Deathless. Path of the Deathless. This is where the game starts to have a bit of a difficulty spike. So if you don't know what you're doing, the game all of a sudden gets harder right here. Even if you know what you're doing, the game gets harder right here. That was weird. And there's actually 2 skips in this fight that PC guys can do. Whoa! Whoa. Jeez. One more guy. Alright, so here's the weird part where I actually wait for a bit. Because this shield guy's a pain in the butt. But very easy way to kill him here. I might be able to get the bow guy as well. Nice! I got both of them. I'll take that. So to continue on to the next section, I actually do have to kill everybody here. Okay. Now I get this cutscene. that. Kills a bunch of the archers. Come over here to get these guys' attention. Boom, kills both of them. And we're done. Nice. I actually killed all of the archers. Typically there's one left. So the first part of this went a little slow. The second half went really well. This gate here that burns down, you can actually clip through it on PC. Can't do it on Xbox One. I don't know about 360. Immortal genocide? Right. Right.
Lara! They're going to break through the ice any minute.
Do you think you can stop them?
The best we can do is buy you some time.
Oh, this is going to be a nice gold split. Not as big of a gold as I was expecting, though.
Chamber of Souls. The divine source has to be there.
Gold only by 33 seconds.
Looks like the way into the city center is through that gate.
Alright, now for the biggest skip in our game. In the game. We call the Corella skip because the out of bounds is found by Corvée and the path and use of it was found by Ella. They come over to this wall. You jump through the wall. That was a little scary. Sometimes that wall is solid. You just have to reload checkpoint. And it behaves differently on the 360. And apparently they can't do it on PC either. But there's another way that they can do it on PC. But now I'm out of bounds. This skips all of the trebuchets and the fight after the third one, once you get through the second gate. Speedy, don't jinx it. Oh my gosh. I already feel like I jinxed it just by putting on these splits to begin with. There was a little bit of a straighter route that I could have taken to get to this area while I was out of bounds, but the reason I didn't do so is it hits a load trigger and it puts a building in the way that's solid. You can get around it, but it takes longer to get around that building than it does to just go around the load trigger. Dear Revolution, thank you for the host. Alright. I need to jump and land on that platform, otherwise I will die from fall damage. And if I have Lightfoot, I can actually jump down and just roll, so I don't take any fall damage whatsoever. But I would take a little bit from that. Alright, we're through. Awesome. grab the camp for safety, and we're moving on. Oh, come on, Lara, please. You gave me the green light. Don't jinx it, man. Don't jinx it. So no more skips left in the game. I mean, there's kind of a small one right here, but it's nothing big. Just that right there. So you only have to use 2 arrows instead of 3. There might be a way to do it with 1, but I haven't really looked for that. This one you need 2. I haven't been able to do it with 1. Way to go to the right, Lara. My God. Random camp. Kind of meaningless to be there. Hey, Bunny, welcome home.
No, no, no!
Day was alright. Standard day of teaching, a little bit of business being taken care of, and that's about it. Then doing a run. Actually, I have a little bit of business I need to take care of, but I'm gonna do it after this, before I go to bed. Actually, this is not a sub 2 pace. Damn it! I was holding left bumper too. I got hit by something I normally don't.
Sophia. Hell of a shot.
Shit!
Oh shit. Thank you, Sophia. Hell of a shot.
Keep getting like the most random deaths, man. I didn't find them. They're on the SDA forum.
All squads, I have a visual on Croft.
A bunch of PC guys.
Into the Chamber of Souls.
Constantine.
I don't think you'll be able to hit him. We'll keep trying. We're reloading the trebuchet. Hold on. The helicopter is too fast. We'll never be able to hit him.
Wait! I have an idea. If I shoot the fireball when it's near the chopper, the blast might hit it.
I hope you're right. Give us
Yeah, Bunny, you're about to see exactly what I was talking about.
now, Sophia. You heard her. On. Look that face, you coward.
So right where you spawn, turn around, explosive arrows.
Squad, now. I want her dead.
And explosive arrows. Dang it. Who is shooting me from where? There he is. What? I healed. I was fully healed. Fuck off. And this is why I don't use my main splits anymore. Because you see that, I get nervous and all that other shit. Dude, yeah. What the fuck is happening? What do you think?
Yo. 5 minutes ago. Fuck. God damn it.
Yeah, cause shit's falling apart. I'm on fucking world record pace and shit's falling apart. Dude, yeah, I'm fine. Do you not know me? Oh my god, fucking die. There we go.
I'm not done yet.
We're reloading the trebuchet. Hold on.
Like, where the hell is that chopper? Where the hell is the chopper?
We're ready when you are, Lara. Just give us the signal. You heard her. Lost. Sophia, get another.
That was a terrible shot. The fuck?
Hold on. It's ready. On your signal.
If there's anyone left alive down there, I want Croc dead. That's your last order.
I hate how these things sometimes give you 1, sometimes give you 2. It's like, can you be fucking consistent?
You've got to get out of there. We're in this fight to the end. Thank you, Sophia.
Fuck me. What?
Watch out.
He just disappears. Seriously, I got put into black and white in the middle of a cutscene. Yeah, that's fair.
Hold on.
What? Where are you going? Get into position.
Okay, we're ready. On your signal.
Alright, I gotta do this ending without a shotgun. Damn it! Come on, I'm not that close to him. Alright, because I skipped the bear, I actually can't do a certain strategy here.
You have no weapons, no allies, no hope. This place will become your tomb. I've got you.
Oh shit! Backup strategy.
Come fight. You can't hide. Gah! No.
Hey, it's not a 420 skip. Somebody requested that I actually put my PB up here. It's because I failed a skip that cost 3.5 minutes in my PB.
You know, you're stronger than that.
So that's why that's there. And then just shit hit the fan. But this is a new world record, by the way. There was a PC runner that claimed a 203, and I just called it the unofficial world record because I have no reason to deny it or to not believe him. But this will beat that time.
Burn in hell.
And this run can definitely be beaten. There's 4 new strategies or skips that were added. So, yeah, this is the most up-to-date run that we've got now.